everybody, Maru here. This month we have the Iron Giants in the Ambuscade, and this fight is pretty messy, but it's actually pretty easy if you know what you're dealing with. So basically I'm doing my standard setup here. I'm running with my Rune Fencer. I also try Paladin, but you can do it with both. It's basically the same thing. And at the start I'm just doing like easy buffs, like I'm not using Nitro on the Bard, I'm just doing normal songs. And Bar Blizzard is very important. Make sure you have refresh on your Rune Fencer and also refresh on your White Mage. And then there's basically two phases in this fight. First of all, you're gonna pull them both into a corner, and you need to bring one of them into onto 68%, was it, I think? And until they lock in into their leap mode or whatever that mode is called. And the problem with that phase is that they're doing AoE dispels while doing that. So you can see here I'm basically pulling both of them, getting aggro on both of them and pulling them into a corner. I'm using fire runes because the Blizzard guy is a lot more dangerous, especially when he uses chain spell than the other one. I'm basically pulling both into the corner, and then it's basically up to you how you want to handle it. You can either just get one DPS at a time to do damage to him. This will be a little bit faster than just throw all of your guys at him, because if you throw all of your guys at him, it's gonna quickly master spell all of your guys. If that happens, just make sure you have Honor March and March up, so you're at least halfway haste capped, so you can do some DPS. But in the end, this phase is just tedious. You just gotta have to truck through. All weapon skills are gonna do shit damage, and it's just basically a game of patience, I guess. So let's wait until the phase is done, and then we're gonna continue with the commentary. So you can see here, I only threw my Dragoon and my Red Mage at him first. He full dispelled my my Dragoon, so it's pretty much useless. My Red Mage still has some buffs up, and then I'm just gonna sick all of the guys on him to make sure my DPS is higher. And again, I tried everything. I tried throwing all of the guys at once, one by one. It doesn't seem to do that much of a difference. Just make sure you keep aggro on both of them, like I did now. I just lost aggro. And then you just gotta wait until the Blazing Knot, the fire guy, goes into sleep mode. And then it's basically what you're doing is I'm gonna disengage here right in a second and make sure I rebuff appropriately. Then I do full rebuffs with Nitro and everything, while the Frost Knot is only alive. And let's wait and see that happens. So the fire guy went into sleep mode. I'm disengaging, getting into the corner with my White Mage in this corner, because he's gonna do some, or all of them are gonna do some knockback. So you're sure that your White Mage gets knocked back into the wall, so you're not out of range suddenly. That happened a few times. The first times I tried it, that was pretty annoying. And I'm basically redoing Shell, Protect. Make sure your White Mage has remedies, and also you have remedies, because they silence. They have an end silence attack, I think. And so you need remedies, especially in the White Mage. And once you're full buffed, basically the strategy is to just DPS the guys. I'm not really doing any special weapon skills. I have Lean Salute on my Corsair, but the others are just running normal Savage Blade or whatnot. Physical weapon skills you can do. And then I basically just ping pong the hate between my healer and myself. I just stand away a little bit and just engage whatever is not in sleep mode and just DPS them down until the end. Once you're here, the fight is actually pretty easy. It can go wrong sometimes if like your healer gets silenced in a really bad moment. That's where Paladin is a little bit better, that you can also support in your healing. but Rune Fencer has a bit more hate tools, so you can spam. Here I'm sub dark, so I can spam flash, stun, and foil, especially when they wake up, because they will hate reset. When they wake up, you can see here, you just hate reset it and run straight to the healer. And then you can just basically flash, stun, foil, and you should be back on him. You can also use Valiance, especially later in the fight when the ice guy is going to do a chain spell. And yeah, Edel helps a lot, like slowing down their cast times. Edel on the Frost guy at least. And you can also use the Bard Song if you want. On the Frost guy, that helps a ton. So it's basically the same thing until the end. I just ping pong the hate between me and the healer. It's probably not the fastest way to do it, but it's a really easy way if you are managing a lot of characters, and it's pretty safe way as well. There's just sometimes a little bit of a problem if as I said, if your healer gets silenced, but other than that, if you have Adel on the Frost Node guy, the damage shouldn't be too high, and you can also flash stun foil to get it on you, and you could probably even stand further back in order to have them be kited even further to you, because they will spam job abilities all the time, so they're not moving really fast. So you can just basically avoid getting a lot of damage on you, and if you do it right, your group doesn't even get a lot of damage. But I was still experimenting here, so I took quite a lot of damage. There's also a note, he does some gear lock move, which is annoying because of the fast cast. Is getting locked out, so the casts are getting a bit slower. Make sure your haste is up all the time, so you have your free casts for stun, foil, and flash. And then it's basically just kill it until both are dead, and then there's the most annoying boss of all, which is the small head, which is popping up. You're gonna see in a minute. The small head pops up. He can stun quite a while, so he can be quite annoying. He also does a lot of AoE, so if you're near him, or if you don't kill him quickly, he can be a problem real fast. But normally if he pops, it takes a while to pop, so you can stand away a little bit and just basically spam your hate tools, stun, flash, foil, in order to get him to him, so your guys are behind him, and just kill him in one weapon skill round, so it shouldn't be a problem. That's basically it, and I hope you enjoyed this month's ambuscade. It should be a pretty easy one, even if you have not that much DPS, because you have a lot of cap on your weapon skills anyway, so it doesn't matter that much how much DPS you bring. So yeah, enjoy. Hope this helped, and good luck.